Okay, we'll go ahead and get started here. And if someone pops in and they're a little bit behind, I can go back and show them whatever they need to know. But my name is Madison Farmer. I'm just taking over for Olivia Nance while she's on maternity leave. So I'm just the permanent sub until she gets back. So I've been working on trying to understand all this stuff and fill in for her. So the Edgenuity program is what they will be using for their schoolwork. And I'm going to show you how to get on there from Google, and I'll show you a step-by-step so you can take notes if you want to, or if you need me to repeat something, just ask me. I don't care to go back at all. I am recording this session, so I will be able to upload this and you can go back and rewatch certain areas if you forget or get confused. So the first thing we're going to do is just go to Google and type in The Learning Odyssey.com, and that'll take you directly to where they sign in. Okay, and then their username is going to be their first initial, last name, and I just made a fake student to practice with on here, so I'll just use him. So first initial, last name, password is Redhound for all of them. And then the school will be Corbin, all capital. And if you don't have access to your microphone or something, you can send a chat over here. I'll keep it up just in case someone has a question and didn't have a way to ask me over their microphone. Okay, so after we get the first initial, last name, password Redhound, we'll just click log in here. So this will be the home page where their classes will pop up, and they're all laid out the same. So I'm just going to go through math, for example, and show you all how that one's laid out versus all of them. So some students will have reading and math, and some will have reading, math, social studies, and science. Just depends on their grade. So I'll show you how to get in here. Yours will be a little bit different when you click here because it's going to make you take a pre-test with them to see what level they're at and what lessons they should have versus just throwing them all out there at them. So after that, it's a diagnostic A pre-test. Don't worry about the B and the C pre and post test right now. Just worry about A. So once you take this pre-test, it'll pop up like this and put a check mark beside it. So you'll just go here to the star, and it's really handy because the star will always be where they're supposed to be working. So that'll make their learning path after they take that pre-test. So these are each of their lessons here. Let's see if someone wants to join in. Okay, so here are each of their lessons. So you just click on one, and what they're supposed to do every day is instruction, practice, and then an activity quiz every day. So you just do one of those a day in each subject, not just math or not just language. Each subject you're supposed to do a practice and a quiz. They have to get a 75% to move on with their activity quiz. If they don't get a 75 on it the first time, they can retake it. But if it isn't passed the second time with a 75, it'll move them on to the next lesson, and it'll save this specific quiz for a later time and have them redo it later on. Okay. When you are doing this, you want to make sure you press, for example, we'll go to this lesson. Okay, so here's what it'll look like.
Let's check out a couple of different types.
Okay, so it'll just be laid out like this. They can do different activities. They'll have little videos with it. Whenever they're done, you want to make sure to press.
Check this out. This is a unit.
Exit activity, and then whenever you're done with the entire thing, you're going to press log out. Don't press the X up here because it could not save their work. So if they had worked on it a while, everything could be gone if they just exit out of it instead of the proper log out. So next, if you just go back home, just this home button here will take you back to the main courses. Their portfolio here will show you their recent work, their assignments, and their reports. So with the recent work, you can see what they've been working on today. Like, so it shows my Joe test student. He was working on language arts and math, where I was going through them today. Then it'll show by the week and by the month what all they've been working on. Their assignments here will pop up, just everything that's already preloaded on there. But the easiest way is just to go to the lessons and go to the stars and just do the practice and the quiz that the star is on. The reports here, if you just go to all, or you can select which subject you want, say for this month, what are their grades? It'll generate it. Okay, so it showed Joe test here that he got an 18% on the pretest, but that's just because I went and clicked through it really quick to see what the next step was after that to pretest. So they'll pop up here what all they've done. The more work they do, they'll be on there, and this is how I can see their grades too. And I can check and see the amount of time they've been on there and stuff, and just keep track of them on my end through that also. So the other thing, if you all are on here with them and you have a question about a quiz or something's messed up, you can always send me a message on Remind. I'll probably get that faster than I would this, but I'll try to check this every morning. But you can make a new message, send it to Madison Farmer, that's me. Just put subject, whatever you want to put, and then whatever message you want to send to me, you can do that also. But feel free to always message me on Remind if something goes wrong. And other than that, I just wanted to remind everyone about the Wednesday tutoring on Zoom from 10 to 12. It's for all elementary. And I'll send out a link every morning about 30 minutes before, so you all have the link if you want to get on there. So I'll keep it open from 10 to 12. So if they just want to hop on or hop back off, they can do that. Or if that time doesn't work, just email me and we can set up an individual time for a Zoom meeting or Zoom tutoring with them. So I'm pretty flexible. I should be able to have some time with them on there. The other thing is, a parent earlier asked a really important question I didn't think about to say, but if you are wanting a Chromebook from the school, they are on back order right now for the ones that were ordered for students. So our principal is trying to see if we can rent out the computer lab ones that we have down here. And if that's the case, there will be a fee, but they said it should be no more than $25 for the whole year to rent a Chromebook from us. So if that's the case, then we can get on there. Sorry, I'm on a Zoom meeting.
Well, he needs to install something for.
Okay, sorry guys, I had the tech guy come in here, but the principal is supposed to be letting us know on Friday if we can do that. So I will let you know. Send me an email or remind if you're needing a Chromebook from us, and I'll put you on the list to call or contact and let you all know. But other than that, that pretty much sums it up. Like I said, I'm open for Zoom meetings and tutoring whenever you want them. So just let me know. And if you have any questions, you can ask them right now and I'll try to answer them, or you can shoot me an email or a remind, whatever you want to do. So if anyone has any questions, I'll take them right now. Okay, someone just asked if this is a different site from last year. Yes, this is a brand new program that they just trained us on recently. So this will be different from last year. This is a new program with Flex and Kappa. Okay, does anyone else have any questions before I log off here? Okay, if you came in late, yes, I'll tell you again how to log on there. Let me go back to Google here. So what you're going to do is just go to your search engine first. Okay, and then to get to Edgenuity, where their courses are, you're going to go to the thelearningodyssey.com. So just type that in directly, and it'll take you to the home page here. Their username is going to be first initial, last name, and password is Redhound. So it'll just be the student's first initial, last name, Redhound, and the school is always going to be Corbin. And it's all, this one's all uppercase, but the username and the password are all lowercase, no capitals in them. So then you'll just log in, and then that's how it got to the main page. But if you need me to repeat anything farther than this, I'm not sure exactly when you chimed in, but I don't care to do that.
We tried to change our school, and it gives us an option of just Odyssey and not Corbin. How
Okay,
do we change that?
you should be able just to click in there and type Corbin.
Okay.
See if that works. Just erase it and then just type Corbin, all capital.
Yeah, that worked.
All right, so you got in now with that one?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm still getting an unsuccessful login.
What is the student's name?
Damien Moore.
More. Okay, when we get off of here, I'll get on. That way I'm not doing it in front of everyone. I'll get on here and see what's going on. And if not, I'll get in on my end and see if I can figure out what the problem is with his. And I'll shoot you a message on Remind and let you know if I figured it out or not. But I'll work on it as soon as we get off here.
When do we send in payments?
Honestly, they didn't tell me the date. I can look on that too. I just know they have to be sent in every month, or if you choose the whole year or the certain amount of months, you can do that. But I will check on that too. When
Okay.
payments are due, or when they're due each month too. Okay. Does anyone have any other questions? And like I said, if I don't know it, then I will definitely find out and let you all know. I'm still learning myself here about Kappa and Flex. Okay. Well, if you all think of anything, just shoot me a message on Remind and I will get back to you. I'll figure out whatever you all need. So if you need any help, just feel free to holler at me. Thank you.
Thank you so much.